got the quarters and then see how super cool it is. Hi, my name is Darin Leonardson. I'm here with my daughter Isabella Leonardson, and we got the box in the mail. We put it together and we're so excited because today we're going to learn about planting seeds and how many seeds go in each hole, and we're going to do that process together and build this box. So can't wait. All right, so first thing we got to do, Isabella, before we do those seeds, we got to cut open this potting soil mix. I'm going to dump it in those corners, right? Remember, you're going to pack it down in those two corners. Remember, there's two corners there? Yep. So push that down. Why don't you push that there? I'll push here. We'll work together. And that's where the water will actually go down here after we fill it up, and that soil will help add moisture everywhere else. Okay, now that you did that, let's finish putting in the rest of this bag. It's really cool that Earthbox sends you 2 of these in your kit, so it's ready to go. And then smooth that out. Awesome. Now, the next thing is we need to add the dolomite, which actually basically corrects the acidity of the soil. And adds a lot of calcium and magnesium, wonderful for your vegetables and herbs. So Bella, I think you remember what to do here with that. I'm going to spread that around evenly, right? So we want to get covered everywhere. Great job. You having fun? Yes. You love growing herbs and vegetables, don't you? Yep. Now at this point you can spread it around with your hands just a little bit.
It feels like flour.
It feels like flour, I know, doesn't it? But it's not flour, so we definitely don't want to taste this. Then we've got bag number 2, and we're going to cut open that, and then we're going to go basically about 1 inch from the top, and then we're going to build a little trellis. Bella, you remember how to do that?
Yeah. So flatten it.
Yep, flatten it out.
And then you make like a trench.
A trench, yep. Yep, there we go, great. We're gonna build that trench. And then what we've got here is some of the formulated plant food, which it's full of wonderful stuff that your plants need, like bones and all kinds of stuff that makes it wonderful for your organic plants. So we're gonna add this in, and this will be all the food that you need. So we're gonna pile that in there in one huge, go all the way up to the top there, so we get an even distribution. Okay, and then kind of spread that just a little bit there. And then pile in the soil. Doing a great job. I bet you can't wait to eat the vegetables that this produces, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so then what's next?
You put on more dirt.
More, okay. Tell me when that's enough.
That's good.
Guess it doesn't matter if we, are you sure that's good?
Maybe a little.
All right. Sometimes it's fun to have it spill over, right?
Yeah.
Because we're out in the grass anyways.
Because the grass needs some soil too.
Okay. Then we got that in place. Now the next thing.
You put on a
bag.
bag.
This is a mulching bag. So why did we put this on?
So.
Here, I'll let you put that part there.
So like to protect the plants.
Yeah, what it does is it holds in all the moisture. So when we fill this up with water, it'll hold in that moisture in there. Whoops. You stretch it over there, I'll stretch it over here. Great job. Okay, so then the next thing is we got to do some cuts here. So you remember how to do those?
You do a star cut, about 10 star cuts.
Yeah, so we're gonna plant, so we got the corn. We'll start with a little bit of corn. You're doing great. Good. Nice. You got that motion down, don't you?
Yeah. It's sort of like a star cut or a cross.
Yeah, and then it's very easy to kind of get into there.
Yeah.
So then let's plant some of the corn first. So I'm going to open this package up, and you always want to plant 3, okay? So open your hand. So I'm going to give you some in your hands, and you're going to drop 3 of them inside of there.
It looks like popcorn.
Well, it's basically what it is, yeah. Now, so what you do is you make a little hole about a ½ inch down, and you drop 3 of them in there. Okay. Then we just kind of cover them up, and then what you do is you take this and just kind of stretch it just a little bit because you want the sun to get in there so that when it germinates, you'll be able to see it.
Okay.
So now do this one too. Go down a little bit.
That.
That's good. Drop in 3. 1, 2, 3. There you go. And then cover it back up with the soil. And then let's do one more corn here. So 3 there. Great job. And let's do 3 more here. And then we'll be done with the corn. So in the end, when these sprout, are we gonna let all 3 of them grow?
I don't know.
No, we're gonna thin it because only one. So really, we're gonna end up with 4 corn stalks. They're gonna be really tall, and we'll get 2 corn out of each one, and they're really pretty when they grow. Okay, put the rest of the corn back in here. We'll save that for later. You're doing great. Okay, next one, let's plant a. We're gonna plant some seedlings. Go over there real quick, and do you see that one with the mat over there?
Yeah.
See that mat? Bring that over to us here. There you go. So we're gonna make this look kind of good. There we go. Okay, come behind me again. Great. All right, so we've got cilantro and some tomatoes. And why am I gonna plant some of that? Because all of the stuff we're planting, we've got corn, nasturtium, and lemon cucumbers. These are basically all yellow, so we need to add some color. So we're gonna add some tomato and some cilantro, okay? So why don't you come on this side of me, Bella?
Okay.
And let's plant 2 tomatoes, one here and one here. And actually this one, it's a hard shell one. Usually they're not, but I've been seeing these new ones, so you can actually just pluck that out. And now what do you do with it?
You split it.
Yeah, you kind of break it open, right? And what does that do?
It like helps the water get in or something.
No, that's exactly it. It helps the water get in there. It helps the roots kind of be released. So you kind of got to dig a little bit of deeper hole.
There, and then you cover it back up.
Yep. And then let's do one more tomato. And I'll dig that little area here. And then the other thing that's great about this mulch bag is that it keeps it warm in here from the sun, and then weeds actually don't grow either. So sometimes in a garden, if you don't have this, you'll start to see weeds grow all over the place, and this won't do that. So it's just gonna be the tomatoes. Now let's do this before we plant some of the cilantro. Let's do a little bit of nasturtiums. So these are those wonderful flowers that you can eat. They're edible and they'll hang down the side of the box.
Oh.
So we're gonna open that up.
Where are we gonna put it?
You're gonna do 3. I think we'll drop them by the tomatoes because nasturtium and tomatoes grow really well together. It's about 6, right? So you're gonna drop 3 into here, about the same depth, about a ½ inch. So drop 3 in there. Okay. I'll cover them up. There you go, and do 3 more over here. Now these will probably germinate. The back of the package says 8 to 10 days. You got 1 more. Might as well just throw it in there. There we go. Okay, then let's plant cilantro actually right here. So let's plant one.
One of those.
Yeah, cilantro is an herb. It's wonderful. You like salsa, right?
Yeah.
Well, guess what's in salsa?
This plant.
Cilantro. Yeah, smell it. A lot of people sometimes they say it's they either love it or they hate it, and they say that if they don't like it, it tastes like soap. But I think it just tastes like fresh herbs. Okay, so dive that into there. And did you break up the roots?
Yes, I did.
All right, good. Got to kind of get it in there. There you go. Nice.
Stick it in.
Push it in there. Pull
All
the
the
soil
plants-
over.
All the plants are like the things are all.
Now let's do, so we got corn in here, corn here, corn here, corn here. Let's plant some lemon cucumber right here. That way the lemon cucumber will hang over this side. So I'm gonna open this up.
Okay.
Do you ever remember having lemon cucumber?
No, I don't.
I remember we used to grow it at the farm. You only need like 3. Okay, so you got 3. Okay, so drop those 3 in there. Good. Okay, now run over, go behind me this way and grab the watering can over there because we got to fill this up. Over here, Isabella. There you go. And then we'll pack that down. All right, so then what you want to do is you want to fill this up with water until it leaks down. And remember that this is actually like 2 inches it'll hold of the water reservoir, so you can come back basically, and it's pretty hot out right now, so we're going to probably water this once every 2 days. So let's just get a little more in there. And I already put a little bit. Good. Looks like I need a new watering can. It's kind of broken on the top there. But you could also just take your hose and just fill it up. Good. See, it took all that water and it probably could use a little bit more, so we'll do that in a little while. But there we go. So we've got everything planted, and now we're just gonna wait for these seeds to germinate, and I just can't wait to see what we got. Awesome job, Isabella.